Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Wario Land. I am the next few trades. In the last part, I've finished off Mount Teapot and we were supposedly going to go and start the stone caverns, but I decided that I should not do that, and in fact, I'm actually going to go back and get all of those treasures that I've missed, because I've decided that my previous plan of, getting them later is stupid and I should probably just go and get them now. Either way, you might notice that this particular area of Rice Beach looks a little bit differently. That's because it's completely flooded. It needs to be completely flooded or you'll not be able to get the treasure in this level. The very first one, in fact, because for some reason, all of this stuff was hidden by the sands. Not sure how that works, but there you go. Either way, you're gonna need either the dragon or the jet helmet in order to make this work. Set everything on fire. You got on all the way over to here. And then this one right here, this box right here, you want to hit that thing, and there you go. There's your key. And you know where the room where the treasure is. So all's right and all's well with the world. Just got to be careful on your tossing there. See, because sometimes that can happen, and I ain't too fond of that. Can I perhaps grab my key again? Yeah, all right, thanks. Okay, see, that's one of the many, many downsides to this. Okay, so it appears I've completely screwed that up entirely, and I have to start all over again. Huzzah! For mental note, Wario, do not take up basketball anytime soon. Alright then, after that extraordinarily aggravating endeavor, we get the first treasure, which I can only assume is some form of flugelhorn thing. Can't say I know for certain, but there you go. There's treasure A right there for you. And now, I'll meet you guys back in that level with the treasure that we almost got last time, but I screwed up and was unable to acquire. I will see you there. Actually, on second thought, I've decided that no, you will not. As you may or may not remember, we were unable to get up to this certain location at the very end of this level last time. Well, now that the whole place is flooded up, we totally can. Then we can get up over here, and what do you know? Here's a big stinking secret exit thingamaroo that will lead us to a secret level. And I guess I might as well do that level while I'm here, because I'm relatively certain, do not quote me on this, but I think you need to actually defeat every single level in the game in order to get the best ending. Don't know for certain. Regardless, it's what we're going to be going and doing right now, so y'all's just gonna have to deal with it. The super secret number 6 hidden course. Alright, theoretically, there should be a bull helmet in this thing. Yes, there is. You're gonna need it if you want this level to mean absolutely anything, because it's pretty much just a straight path, literally next to nothing there, but there's a bunch of crabs hidden underneath the ground, and you need to knock them out with the shoulder charge, or the butt bounce, like it's so eloquently called, and then you can smack them and grab their money. Or if you're stupid like me, you'll end up missing a whole bunch of them, which is unfortunate, but I'm doing my best, guys. Come on, cut me some slack, okay? I very clearly pushed the button multiple times there, still didn't get him. Unfortunate. There we go, give me all of the monies, and there you go. That is literally the entire level. Not very exciting, but not every hidden level in every single game is known for their excitement qualities. Alright, now I'll go back to that other treasure. See you there! And alright, I have returned. This time, let's not screw things up. Let's not try and do any of those fancy-pantsy exploits that I saw one time on a video a long time ago, and instead do this the way the game designers were actually intending. And that would be a very slow, but methodical, whatever that word is, approach. Alright, open this thing up, grab this, jump with all of our might, and toss it! Okay, well, I didn't hit the actual door itself, but there we go! Hit a three-pointer! Woo! I think that's a sports thing. Not entirely sure. Is it basketball? You tell me. You would have a better idea than I would. Alright, more treasure for Wario, please. I do believe this is some sort of kingly crown of some description. Not sure. It's kind of hard to tell with these old-timey graphics, but that seems to be the safest assessment. Alright, so now that we've gotten all of the available treasures to us up to this point, you might be thinking, oh, well, is it finally time to start the stove caverns, or cavern, or whatever it's called? Well, you would be normally correct, however, that is not how I am going to go about this. I'll fast forward to where I'm going with this weird run-off sentence. See you there. What we actually want to do, in fact, is go all the way back to the level 2 of Mount Teapot. There is a secret exit that does far more than lead you to a secret level. I'll show you when I get there. Alright, we have made it back to the end of this level, or at least the end of the level that I choose to go to. You see this coin arrow that's so obviously telling you to go up? Well, you might want to follow it. You're going to need the jet cap for this particular maneuver, but if you do so correctly, you are able to go up here to a brand secret little exit. And like I said before, it's something far more interesting than a mere simple hidden level. It is in fact an entirely optional world. And I say optional in the single most loose use of the word ever, because if you want the best ending in the game, you need to actually go there, because there are several treasures that you would otherwise miss. And so, there you go. We are now in Sherbert Land, which is like, there's like 50 places in the Mushroom Kingdom called Sherbert Land. I don't know, somebody was getting a little uncreative with the titling on that one. Either way, this is in fact our actual episode. I know, it took a little while to actually get to the bread and potatoes of this particular situation, but there you go. Okay, you're gonna get a whole bunch of fallen bridges, gonna be super careful about that. Luckily, I've got my jet hat on, so I'm able to run at super fast, ultra, good speeds. Or at least as humanly fast as a man who weighs 300 pounds could ever possibly run, which I'm not sure how fast someone with that weight would normally be able to run. I've never been that heavy. If you ever have and are a really good runner, let me know. Then I will be more than happy to, I'd be more happy to make a redaction to what I just said there. Let's see. Is there anything interesting in here, or is it just a checkpoint? It's just a checkpoint. Fantastic. Waste o' time if I ever saw one. Watch out for all of these dang birds. Why do birds gotta be so evil all the time? I don't even understand it. Also, I learned that those guys are like, I don't know, like boom gooms, pirate gooms or something. I think they're a subsidiary of the Goomba family, as you might be able to surmise from that name. And I guess they are the kind that took up a life of piracy. Can't say I understand how that works, but I guess everyone's got their lot in life, and some people just gotta be a pirate, I guess. I mean, it is a pretty... it's a fairly romanticized, whoa boy, that's really pointy, ice physics, out the wazoo. It's a fairly romanticized profession. Being a pirate really is not that good of a thing, especially a modern pirate, even a past pirate. Chances are, things ain't going too well. It's weird. We took one of the most, ruthless and evil professions in all of human history, and we kind of turned it into, something that, it's A-okay for kids to be watching cartoons centered around it. It seems a little weird, in my opinion. That's just me, though. I suppose we did the exact same thing with ninjas. Those people be crazy deadly, yo. Also, we've made them to look significantly more supernatural than they actually are. They were just plain old ordinary dudes. Also, they never wore black. They mostly wore dark blue and purple, because those were actually the colors of the sky. It was easier to blend into the background that way. There's your fun fact for the day. Try not to get shanked in the butt, by the way. I have it on good authority that that's pretty dang painful. Okay. This particular level also has a secret exit that'll lead us to a secret room that will lead us to a secret treasure. So, all sorts of bric-a-brac going around in this friggin' level. Also, ice physics, out the wazoo. Not the biggest fan of that. Watch out for those hedgehogs. They seem relatively harmless, but then they'll, shoot spikes out of their back, and it's pretty much just ruin your entire day. Alright, take that. Haha! Throw cats at hedgehogs. That's how we get things done. Do I want to stick with the jet? I'm gonna go with the jet. The jet hat has proven to be an extraordinarily valuable asset in my adventure. I wish to maintain it. Here we go, out of the way, weird armless cat thing. Haha! Alright, watch out. I ain't gonna fall for your hedgehog traps. I ain't no fool. I've been around the bush. I know what's going down. Okay, whoa, what? Okay, that was a risky maneuver. I could have gotten squashed, and that is no good. Alright, now we got a pirate mole guy over there flinging his flail all over the place. I guess he's blind or something, otherwise he probably would have hit me. But he didn't, so there you go. And more pirate ducks, because those are also a thing that are all about the piracy, I guess. Can't say I know. Alright, ordinarily that would be the traditional exit to the level, however, I choose to ignore it entirely for the moment being. What you're going to want to do is go into here, and, well, I guess you're going to have to bust through some blocks if you actually want to make any progress. Fair enough, game! I shall play by your crazy rules. Hit that block, and all of the various outdoor blocks will be gone now. And see, look, everyone's all free and everything's all good. You can grab some monies if you are so inclined. Might as well, since I'm here and everything, jump on that pirate duck. Take that, there we go. If we wanted to leave the level, we would go through there. However, hitting those particular buttons also made these platforms show up, which allows us to continue going upwards. Theoretically, I suppose I could have made this jump with a jet hat, but that's the way you're supposed to go about doing it. Secret door leads to secret exit, and secret exits are always good. Granted, the secret exit is a bit far out of the way for some reason, but there you go, I suppose. Just be super careful. There's the door. Obviously can't get through it. We're gonna have to find another door, and luckily, just so happens that it's right over here. Ignore the treadmill entirely, because Wario don't got time for exercise. He has money to find. And then we should be able to, without much problem, just get over here. And there we go, assuming I can push the buttons correctly, and there we go. All right, another level finished. Fan-friggin-tastic. Now we get to go to a secret level. A secret level that will give us more treasure, which is always a good thing. Of course, I'm gonna have to go back and go through the actual exit if I want to get everything in this world, but there you go, I suppose. Gotta admire these well-kept secrets, I suppose. This is course number 17. If I can remember where the treasure is in this specific one, things will just be fantastic. Alright, well, first and foremost, see, look, there he is! You saw that little guy, he was trying to shank me with his various spiky parts. I ain't having that. Seriously, I mean, you don't see Sonic the Hedgehog doing that. I mean, you'd think he would. I mean, I guess that's part of the whole homing attack thing. I mean, he's obviously very pointy. But still, he usually just jumps on things. He doesn't, like, slice them open with his back hair. That's just messed up. Even though he totally could do that, which you shouldn't do. Come on, Sonic, you're better than that. Alright, hit all of the things, and there should be a key in the middle. Yes, there is, along with the bull pots. Don't care for it. Keep them in my jet hat. Thank you very much. And now we get to do the absolutely wonderful segment of the game, getting over to there without losing the key, which is a very real possibility. Lose the key, gotta get it all over again. Don't want to do that. So you're gonna have to be super careful. And yeah, hopefully with a little guts and gumption, we should, in theory, be able to get over there. Also, there are a lot of cats and ducks frozen in giant ice cubes. Not sure how they ended up in there. Very unfortunate fate. Hopefully they're merely cryogenically frozen, and as soon as they are thawed out, they will be okay. That would be just certainly lovely. Alright, I remember correctly, this is not where the treasure is, so I choose to ignore it entirely. I've got bigger fishes to fry, don't you see? Okay, well that's a problem. Come on! Okay. Alright, this is gonna be a really stupid and foolhardy plan, but... oh boy, here we go. Okay, come on, Wario. Use your tiny man powers. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Before you get electrocuted, electrified, and all those other stuff. Come, make the jump, you silly, silly man. And I get shanked, even though I was nowhere near the shanks in question. Okay, game. I sense shenaniganery there. Can't say I care much for that. Alright, fine. I suppose I knew going in that that was going to be a relatively foolhardy decision to intentionally make myself shrink. Die, you stupid hedgehog things! Ugh, I hate that hedgehog. I can relate with Dr. Eggman. He has trouble with one of the more infuriating species on the planet. They're very pointy, and they're always killing robots. It's crazy. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, you're gonna throw your little old knives around like that means something. It doesn't. You big doofuses. There, I don't even know what those things are supposed to be. Are they like lions or beavers? I mean, when your graphics are so wonky, I can't tell the difference between a lion and a beaver. You really might want to rethink your character design. Just throwing that out there. Alright, wait for them to turn around. Like the big doofuses that they are. Butt slam, because that's how the Wario do. Now, let's actually try and succeed this time, perhaps. Alright, avoid all birds. Birds, the natural enemy of all Warios. This is indisputable fact. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna cut to where I was supposed to be. There, I used the dragon hat to destroy any and all possible inconveniences on my journey to get the frickin' treasure. Theoretically, things should work out just slightly better for me now. Yeesh. Friggin' thunderclouds and hedgehogs just all ruining my day. All I want is a little bit of treasure. Is that so much to ask? I really don't think it is. I mean, come on. I mean, Wario's trying to be as straight up legit as possible here. If people didn't want their treasure taken, they shouldn't, you know, keep them hidden and stuff like this. Whoa! No! Wario, why? We were there, man! Alright, attempt number dose. Have I ever told you guys how much I don't much care for ice physics? Sweet, merciful mamma jamma, they are pretty much the worst. Especially in games where you can't tell when it's ice. I mean, granted, I'm in Sherbert Land. I probably should expect at all costs everything being ice physics, but it's still very, very frustrating regardless. It'd be nice if my dragon hat could actually, you know, melt the ice and make it less slippery. Also, I found the sacred cowbell of Shangri-La, I suppose. That's all I can assume this friggin' thing is. It's a bell of some sort. Anyway, we got another treasure. Don't worry, we didn't actually miss D. Not yet, anyway. Sigh. Okay, how about we just go down all casual-like, grab as much coins as we possibly can, and now that we don't have to deal with a stupid key anymore, we can just straight up fly out of this place with style. Now, I do have to wonder how exactly a hat jet works. You'd think the hat would just kind of fly away on its own, and I am not happy with the way my life has turned out. Well, that took about 11 good minutes in order to actually get through. Okay, in a long line of horrible runs in video games, that really kind of has to be up there as one of the all-time worst, and it's not even over with yet. Please, just leave me alone. I want to leave now. I've been here forever. I'm so sick of this entire world already, and there's already so many levels left to go. Ugh. Let me leave this place. I could finally never have to come back here again. I suppose it really should be expected, what with it being an optional world and everything, that it would be somewhat more difficult than the other levels, but it doesn't make it any less aggravating. Okay, well, that's one down, I suppose. Okay, now I think that leads to the final level. Let's go back over here and actually get through the exit that I was supposed to, like the normal exit, not the secret exit. You don't have to see me go through this level again, I'll be there in just a little while. And there we go. Traditional ending achieved. Now we can actually go about with what the rest of this freaking world. Do not like Sherbert World. Just throwing that out there. Not a big fan of this place. Kind of wish it didn't exist. The unfortunate thing is, even if I wasn't trying to 100% this game, I'd still go through it just for the sake of showing it off to you guys. Either way, the long course of problems that we are having in this place have only just yet begun, because there's actually another secret level in this world, and it's somewhere within this place. Most unfortunate. Luckily for us, we get the key straight away, right at the very beginning of the level, and all you gotta do is get on over to the exact location before anything bad happens, and you should, in theory, be able to get to the treasure without much trouble. This is probably one of the easier ones, so, you know, expect me to screw up royally. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. This should be just right over here without much problem. Theoretically, possibly, maybe. If the planets align and everything is good in the world. There we go. Alright, something without a hitch in this episode. That's a new one. Whoa, okay, my chair fell backwards, almost fell out of my chair. That's not good. Okay. Looks like I could use this. I don't know what this is. Maybe a shield? Or a cross? Or something of that general nature? I'm not entirely sure what most of these things are supposed to be. Oh well, doesn't matter. Treasure is treasure, and treasure is money, and that's all that Wario cares about in the long run, so I suppose that's all I'll care about as well. Alright, so now let's see. Let's try and find that secret exit. It's always best to get those out of the way before you have to, you know, deal with any of the other nonsense. Get rid of all the hidden levels before you have to deal with the traditional ones. Although I do have to say, it is pretty sweet that there are even hidden levels in this game at all. I mean, this game came out in, I think, maybe like 93, 92, not entirely sure, but it came out around the time I was born, and it's pretty advanced, all things considered. Multiple endings, branching paths, all that good stuff. Oh, it's really impressive. Plus, you know, just Wario. Wario's awesome. Had to play his first ever adventure at some point. Okay, so that looks to be like a place out of this area. Okay, which means there must be something over here. Getting rid of all these freaking pirate ducks! So many pirate ducks! Get out of my face, yo! Oh my goodness gracious. Ugh. I got time for all your pirate ducky ways. There, dragon hat. That'll take care of them no good pirate ducks. Smash the block, and something will have probably changed. Oh, yes, indeed, something has most definitely changed. Good to see. Let's see, looking for a secret exit of some description. I'll find it somewhere, no doubt. Let's see. Unless that's... Am I wrong? Is this not one of the rooms with a secret exit? I feel like it definitely is. Well, I found one exit, so I'll just roll with it. I'll just keep going with it without much worry. More money is in the banks, not a whole lot of coins, but hey, we're getting up there. We're getting a sizable amount of change. And then again, okay, so there's definitely a secret ending in this place. All right, I guess I'll go looking. I guess I'll go and try and find the stupid thing. Be right back. I don't know if this leads to the secret ending, but it led to a giant pile of coins, and that's always wonderful. I guess we'll just continue walking through this place. It's pretty much my best lead at this point. Seems like a safe assessment that this is where I need to go for the secret ending, and yes it is! Well, what do you know? Fantastic! Works out splendidly for me. Go, Sir Wario! And I'm tiny because I fell in a spike pit, so, in case you were wondering about that. But look how fast Wario's running when he's going around those freaking trees. Sonic the Hedgehog ain't got nothing on Wario. Alright, and another secret level. Ain't that just splentacular? Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. We got this. We can do it. Course number 18. infested with all sorts of hedgehog-like creatures. Most unfortunate. Alright, well, there's the gate to the treasure itself. That's mighty convenient. Alright, well, first things first. Kill all hedgehogs, because I hate them and they're evil and they will mess up my day, and I ain't having it! Ugh, okay. Yep, and okay, well, I suppose just throwing him away, really far away is good enough. Alright, let's just take a little looky-loo and see what we can find. Somewhere around these parts, I'm gonna find a key, and that's all well and good. Alright, let's go back this direction and see if anything's changed. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. You never know when that key might be hidden away. Yes! Some form of ladder mechanism. In fact, some might call it a ladder. I'm sorry, sometimes my commentary just gets absolutely wonk. It happens to the best of us sometimes, but, well, what you gonna do? Just gotta keep on playing my Vigima games and hoping I'm making someone laugh. I don't know, I'm sure there's somebody who finds there's somebody out there who finds somebody really, really, really bad at talking really hilarious. It's possible. Alright, well, there's the key, but there's, of course, some sort of blocking mechanism keeping me from, in order to acquire it. Alright, we've got some sort of snowball spewer thingies. That's all sorts of unfortunate. Okay, I'm going to continue looking for... That's what I'm looking for. Fantastic. Any power-ups? Nope, just hearts. Well, considering how many lives I've lost in the past few minutes, that's honestly not that bad of a deal. Okay, well, freaking... what even are these guys? They're like little snowmen that vomit out snowflakes. Last I checked, you can't weaponize snowflakes. I mean, these guys somehow found a way, so kudos to you, but still somewhat odd. Alright. Wait, can I actually hang on... Oh yeah, I forgot. With the bull hat, you can actually hang on to ceilings. Little weird and very situational, but if you ever, whoa, need to hang around in a certain location waiting for a falling platform or something, that's certainly a strategy you could implement. Alright, out of the way, you stupid thwomp womps. Out of my face. Ugh, they don't have spikes on their head, but they have spikes everywhere else. It's very strange. I mean, the top of their body. I mean, their entire body is their head, and their head is their body, and vice versa, and all that good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, luckily gets rid of all these stupid spikes out of the way. Just chuck this key on over there, and another treasure belongs to the good Sir Wario. Alright, what kind of nefarious creature? Whoa, hello, it's some sort of magical lamp thingy. Or maybe it's just an ordinary lamp. Considering there actually is a magic lamp in this game, I'm going to assume that it's just an ordinary one. Otherwise, that would be what one might consider a plot hole. Well, either way, there you go. I just gotta keep on keeping on. We got this, Wario. I'm pretty sure that's every single hidden treasure in the entire flippin' game. Sure would be nice if that were true. I mean, not every in the game, but all of them in this specific world is what I was trying to say. No, obviously there's still plenty more treasures in that game. But I think we're done looking for secrets in Sherbert Land. That's a theory, just a mild, everyday, casual theory. Don't put too much stock in it. We all know how wrong I am on multiple levels. I just gotta fly my way through. Ain't got time for swimming. No swims for Wario. There we go. That looks like something. Is that something I need to go to, though? It doesn't seem to be the case. Looks like it was just a secret. I'd rather much use my jet powers to just fly my way out of this place. Because the more I fly, the less I have to deal with frickin' ice physics. And ice physics are the worst, as previously established. Alright, more hedgehogs out of my face. At least that's what I assume they are. I guess I don't know for certain that they're hedgehogs. Well, I'm sure they're not actually called that in the game, mind you. I'm sure they have some sort of, it's based off a hedgehog, but other than that, it's, like, totally not one. That seems like a pretty safe bet. Alright, getting out of this place. Stuff all my money's all up in there. Only 14 more treasures to go. Oh, wait, no, not 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 2, there we go, 14. That would mean we only had one. Alright, well, that doesn't lead anywhere. It's just a hidden level for the purposes of finding a treasure. Now we do the final level in this stupid, stupid world, and then I can finally leave it and never come back. Oh, how much I very much look forward to that. All right, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. Stupid hedgehogs. Okay. So many how do you think all of these creatures got stuck in these ice blocks, you wonder? I mean, look at this. I mean, it's just as cold everywhere, but for some reason these pelicans and hedgehogs hanging out on the water aren't frozen. Like, why isn't all water in this location completely frozen over? There's ice blocks all over the place. And geographically, I don't think that makes much sense. Alright, get your face out of here, you no good hedgehog. You no good hedgehog. Snack. There we go. Okay, take care of all these spear holders. They don't even throw them. They just kind of try and hope for the best that they stab you with it. I mean, that's an optimistic point of view. I mean, I'm just gonna walk towards you and hopefully you won't dodge out of the way. Granted, in most situations, in 2D platformers, it's impossible to avoid such events. I mean, you can jump over them, but you can't sidestep them as if you were, say, facing these things in real life. Watch out for all these Spikema dudes. You don't want to deal with them. Okay, we're real super duper close. But oh my goodness, this freaking boss fight. Okay, try not to get hit by anything. I'm only telling you this because I was stupid and idiotic and bad at the game when I was practicing, and I got hit a lot. And when you get hit, it makes the boss fight, for all intents and purposes, at least as far as I can figure, completely and totally impossible to actually beat. I don't think you can actually win the boss fight as little Wario. Fantastic. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. We got a second chance. We have a second chance. We just gotta go back and get that plane power up that I left behind for just such an occasion. So it's freaking hermit crabs. You think, oh, they turned around, but no, they're just sort of hanging out in a weird certain angle that you still can't hit them in. Ugh. And you can't fly over them because there's one exactly in the perfect location to get you if you were to try that strategy, which means you're gonna get hit no matter what. So you just gotta be patient, methodical, and you should succeed, theoretically. Okay, just avoid this, avoid you, tackle you. All right, wait for this guy to completely turn around, smack him. All right, don't think you're out of the woods yet. Things are still pretty dangerous. There's another guy around here who's gonna try and mess up your day. Not today, good sir. All right, here we go. Here's the boss fight. It is a penguin. He has spiky boxing gloves, which is very strange. What you want to do is jump on his head. All right, you might be thinking that's not too difficult. Why is that so horrible? Well, now he's wearing a spiked helmet, you see. And if you're small Wario, you can't shoulder charge. And if you can't shoulder charge, you can't knock his stupid helmet off. Ugh. I mean, I think there might be a method for doing it as little Wario. It seems weird that they would program it to be completely and totally impossible otherwise. But, I just don't even know what to tell you. Either way, give me all the extra lives. Thank you. 19 extra lives, not bad. I would have preferred a money bonus, but I'm good with that. And that, at long last, after like 44 minutes of recording, was all of Sherbert Land. We don't have to be here ever again. And in the next part, we'll actually begin Stove Caverns. We're actually making some pretty good progress, all things considered, especially when you factor in how bad at video games I am. Alright, in the next part, we finally begin Stove Canyon, not Caverns. My apologies, I misspoke. Hope you guys had a fantastic time watching me flounder about the English language, and I'll see you all next time.